No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. I'm in here today with my man Remo, and we are having a conversation with somebody who has appeared on the news multiple times. He's been making waves with his own channel, and he's got a very interesting backstory. We're going to dive into all that today. We got the one and only Kliff World.
What's up, man? Y'all already know the scope. Little Rock, Arkansas, stand up, baby. Yeah, we finna chop it up today, man.
Yeah, you and Hellcat are the only people that I know who have this exact accent.
Yeah,
it's pretty close.
Yeah. Hellcat from the same city. We from the same city.
Yeah, for the record, a man, not a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I make that totally clear.
That's a crazy on the record. And my boy just cut fresh off cutting the dreads, right?
Yeah, I had to cut the dread, and it wasn't for the energy reasons. You know, people be saying, "Oh, I had to cut the negative energy off."
Yeah.
I cut them off because of that stuff that happened on that subway with that girl.
He was scared. The Ukrainian girl that got stabbed in the chest by the fool.
I ain't trying to laugh, but yeah, I'm like, oh, they finna start stigmatizing with dreads. So let me go ahead and cut these off my head real quick.
But like a ton of people have cut their dreads in like the past 6 months. DDG did it. Kai Cenat just did it. Yeah. I seen like a meme
Big
today
extra
of
plug.
Big extra plug.
Oh, you did? I seen a meme today with like a bunch. Like I don't know how, but like dreads are over. The zeitgeist says dreads done.
Too many got dreads.
Who you feel like popularized dreads?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Wayne and Flocka.
Flocka was the first person that came to mind. Wayne, yeah,
Wayne
for
definitely
sure.
did.
Wayne for sure. Wayne and Walker, then Chief Keef later on for the young who got the dreads now.
Because if you go back to the early 2000s, dreads weren't really that much of a thing.
Busta Rhymes, Mr. Cheeks.
Yeah, there's always people who had it, but it just wasn't like mainstream.
Then Wayne came through and just made it mainstream, and everybody just had dreads.
Yeah, I got mine after Flocka got his type.
But now it's gonna be like if you have dreads, you're gonna really stand out because everybody getting rid of theirs.
And that's probably why I might have to retouch mine. You feel me?
Oh, you're down to have fake dreads?
No, I still got mine.
Oh,
I still got my dreads in the bag.
But you would reattach them, like
absolutely,
Darkio?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just combine some of them to make them look thicker.
But you don't look down on that. That's not like fake jewelry.
It's my hair. I grew it for 15 years.
Yeah, but the point where you reattach it is the fake part.
Nah, because I could say, you know what I mean, that at first I just want to see how it look with a haircut, but now I want to go back to with the dreads. Because if I wanted to combine my dreads, I would have had to cut them off anyway.
Do you feel tougher? Like, do you feel like you could get in a fight and perform better because like now, because I feel like having dreads has got to be a big liability. They can pull that shit.
I can whoop some ass now. I done got my dreads pulled a few times in the fights.
Yeah, it's the easiest. That's what I would do for sure. Anytime I
get pulled, held down, couldn't get loose, nothing.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like you see girls fight; they just grab each other's hair and
just do it too.
Yeah, like guys, if they both got dreads, like that's kind of where it's gonna end up.
If you both got dreads and you snatching another
snatching dreads is crazy.
Yeah.
Or you tie it up like a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
I done seen niggas do that for sure.
It might not last
Getting their old dreads tied up.
Females fight harder than niggas anyway. Niggas gonna pull the pistol out. They ain't trying to fight.
Yeah. Which we're gonna get into because I know you got a little story of that sort.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, so like, let's talk about your childhood a little bit. Coming out of Arkansas or whatever. Where'd you grow up? What was life like as a young man?
So I grew up in John Burrell. It's a hood. It's kind of like Compton. You know what I mean? It's a lot of Pyrus over there. So I grew up in a hood called John Burrell in Little Rock, Arkansas. You know, late 90s, early 2000s. It was a lit era. I grew up in the gangbang era. I grew up in the crack era. You should be able to. So it was lit growing up in Little Rock, but it's dangerous. But if you know how to maneuver, then it's not dangerous. But it's a pretty dangerous place to grow up at.
So even when you were a kid, you were always seeing some pretty wild shit going on?
Yes, hell yeah. When I was a kid, I was staying in North Little Rock. I got robbed for my scooter. I think I was like 6 years old.
6? Wow, that's brutal.
Yep, I got robbed for my scooter at gunpoint.
At gunpoint, though?
Yeah.
Why you got to pull a gun out of a 6-year-old?
6-year-old.
It was really a finesse. Because look, I had just got this gold tooth. My mama had got me a gold tooth for Christmas.
Yeah.
And she got me a wave cap. And the little dude pulled up on a scooter. He had to be like 14 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I want that scooter. This when Bow Wow had first came out. I'm like, ooh, I want that. So I'm like, bro, I'll trade you this gold tooth for the scooter. Now, I'm not knowing that the back wheel on the scooter was finna fall off. So when I got it, the wheel was rolling down the street. And I looked at the dude, I'm like, bro, he just lifted the burner. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got that. You got that, bro. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty dangerous, bro, but you can manage if you stay out the way and stay out of people's business.
Who is the hometown heroes besides the obvious Bill Clinton?
Bankroll Freddie. Who else we can say hometown heroes? Mud Baby Rue.
Even back then?
Now though.
No, you're talking about now. All right.
I mean, Joe Johnson. We got Jermaine Taylor. Darren McFadden
Okay.
came up out of Arkansas.
But it's got to be kind of a weird place to be from, because I feel like when people think about the South, they think about Texas, they think about Atlanta. Is like, does it feel like kind of people don't necessarily 100% understand the culture that you come from, or is it just down South culture as a whole?
Well, they do. Down South, they understand Little Rock because we had that gangbanging and Little Rock documentary. So it kind of stigmatized people on what they thought Little Rock was. So they already thought that we just a gangbang city.
So Little Rock was kind of early on the whole gang wave that has really taken over the nation.
Yeah, we was early, real early.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of kid were you in high school?
Man, I did 1 year in the 9th grade.
And that was it?
That was it.
What went wrong?
Man, I had to start. Man, see, look, I was beefing. See, like I say, I'm from John Burrell. I'm from Lime Hood, Peru. So I ended up having to go to ALC in the 9th grade. I got kicked out of school. ALC had all the ops. You smell me? And this was when I had to start going to school with the pistol and all of that. And I got into a big scuffle with somebody who ended up being my best friend later.
Really?
But he was from the hood that the school was in.
Okay.
And when I got out of school that day, about 30 out there, they had pit bulls drinking 40-ounce beers and shit.
And they were there to fight you?
To beat my ass.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And then the bus driver didn't let me get on the bus. Because he like, oh, hell no, these niggas finna run up on the bus and get you. So one of my homies from the hood, by the grace of God, he saved me. He like, no, y'all leave Kliff alone. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna jump him or whatever. But it was at that moment, I'm like, yeah, high school. I ain't. But then later, I say about 2-3 months later, I end up going to juvenile and I end up breaking out of juvenile. So when they caught me, I did 3 years in juvenile, you know, the youth authority in Arkansas, and I got my GED there.
Basically, you were in there until you were an adult?
Practically, yeah.
So it was like 15 to 18, roughly? Okay.
Yep.
So you got your GED in there. Did that help calm you down a little bit?
Yeah, later, though. I didn't get the GED until I was like 17.
Oh, okay. But by the time you were like 17, 18, and you're out of the being locked up, like, did it kind of make you settle down a little bit, having to just see the consequences that could come with this shit?
And it taught me respect for any individual, like not just because dude tough or just because this guy's super blood or super gangster. Everybody got their own power, so it taught me how to respect the mind of any individual, because you locked up with all different types of dudes. You had white boys here, Mexicans, drug addicts, gang bangers, niggas that burnt up their grandma's house. You know what I mean? So it just taught me how to respect everybody.
So what was your household growing up? Because I just heard you say some shit. You say your mom bought you a gold tooth at 6 years old. So what type?
In the 90s.
So what type? Yes, I mean, you know that was relevant.
Yeah.
So what type of household did you grow up in? How many siblings? And
I grew up. It was me, my mama, and my little brother Adrian. Free my brother, Boss Black. We grew up in the late 90s. We had it just as rough as any other minority family growing up in the late 90s. And mama, I'm trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying, soft here.
Yeah.
We had it a little rough, you know, because we growing up in the 90s. It was the crack epidemic, you know, but at the same time, I had a lot of fun when I was a kid. So even with it being rough, going outside was like pay-per-view TV.
Yeah. but you had it where your mom wasn't really strict on you, so you was able to go outside, and you was outside late night. You ain't had that go inside when the street lights go on.
My mama tried it when I was like 14. My mama told me, she like, oh, you got to come in the house at like 8 o'clock or some shit. And I listened to her. Yeah, you know, me and my mama, we didn't live with each other for all of our childhood, you know, but later on in life. So when she tried to put that ruling on me, I respected it for a couple of days, and then I just told her one day, like, yeah, nah, I can't do this. I'm hanging out, I'm going outside. And I think she asked me, who smokes cigarettes? I'm like, yeah, that's me smoking the cigarettes type shit. I just had to be all the way up front with her. And then from there, she just really just accepted me how I am. Because in the hood, bro, like, once you out of control,
it is what it is.
Yeah,
like,
it's
hard
to bring a child back in, yeah.
Shout out to Everything 420. It's like the Amazon for everything that you need to get lifted. Whatever your vibe is, their app makes it super easy for you to shop for your next sesh. Shipping is fast, the packaging is super low-key, and they're always running deals. Tap into the app and use code NOJUMPER to get a little something off. Shout out to Everything 420.